Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my podcast. Very happy to have you with me. We're going to read 6 pages today. But before I start, what I really want to tell you is that, well, we're going to finish this book in a few weeks' time. Let me see, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Because Elsin asked me to read Les Misérables in French, which is a very, very known book by Victor Hugo. We're going to do it, so we're going to speed up a bit with Tintin, because there's something else I want to talk about. It's a bit surprising, is that, well, last week we were 36 reading Tintin, the week before 47, the week before that 171. So I'm a bit surprised. It's a bit volatile, you know. I'm not sure if this podcast is popular. Maybe it's because some people have spring break now. At least what I want to tell you is reading is so important in your own language, your mother tongue, but also in other languages. So read. And if you don't like this podcast, read something else. But the thing I wanted to tell you is that very soon we are going to attack French literature and very good French literature. So in 4 weeks' time, we're going to read Les Misérables, written by Victor Hugo. Okay, but so today we read 6 pages and we're going to speed up a little bit. Remember that, well, Tintin was pulled into a pub. And now we know who did that. Of course, it's the two policemen. You see, the two scoundrels, the two criminals are here and they say tonnerre, which means thunder. It's a way of swearing, which is a bit old-fashioned. I mean, nowadays I don't hear people say tonnerre, but it means thunder. Comme on se retrouve, hein? As we found each other again. So, retrouver, it's to find again. So the policeman says, well, this is Tintin again. Tintin is totally surprised. And then he says, oh, look there, pointing at something. Quoi? What? So what does Tintin see? Ah, you see the two bandits running away. So Tintin says, cette fois, je vous tiens. This time I'm holding you. But then, look at that. Halte là, mon garçon. Stop there, my boy. Laissez-moi. Let me go. So leave me alone. Let me go. Mais laissez-moi donc. Donc means so. So let me go. Ce sont des bandits. They are bandits. They are criminals. And then one of the policemen says, ça va, on connaît le truc. Yes, okay. Ça va is used very often in French. It means, okay, we know the trick. Le truc. So they think he's using a trick so that he can go. And here are the bandits running away. Comment a-t-il pu être si rapidement ici? How has he been able to be so quickly here? They're running away with the money. C'est ridicule. It's ridiculous. Je vous assure que ce sont de dangereux malfaiteurs et que... So I assure you that ce sont, it is, but you can also say they are, dangerous malfaiteurs is like wrongdoers, but we could say villains, criminals, and that c'est possible, it's possible. Mais en attendant, c'est vous que nous devons arrêter. But in the meantime, en attendant, like it says a bit like waiting for it, huh? But in the meantime, it's you who we have to arrest. Vous vous souvenez, n'est-ce pas? You remember, isn't it? L'attentat commis dans le train. Attentat, it's an attack. The attack committed in the train. But Tintin says, encore cette ridicule histoire. Again, this ridiculous story. Écoutez, laissez-moi en liberté jusqu'à ce que ces bandits soient sous les verrous. Listen, let me in liberty, let me free, jusqu'à ce que, this whole thing means until the bandits are sous les verrous, means behind bars. Verrou, it's a lock, so until they are locked up. Now, if you don't know why they used soit instead of sont, sont is an indicative, soit is a subjunctive or a conjunctive, whatever you call it. If you want more information about this tense, which is typically French, Spanish, Southern languages, please ask me the question. Après cela, je reviendrai me constituer prisonnier. So he says, first let me chase the bandits, and après cela, after that, I will come back, me constituer prisonnier. Well, it really means to turn myself in, but he says like constitute myself as a prisoner. It means, well, I will turn myself in. Qu'en penses-tu? What do you think about it? C'est contraire à tous les règlements, mais on pourrait peut-être, it's contrary to all the rules, but we could maybe, eh bien, soit. Well, be it. Nous vous laissons en liberté. We leave you in liberty means we leave you free, we let you free. Seulement, nous irons avec vous. Only, we will go. Irons is the future of the verb aller. So we will go with you. And then see what they're saying to each other. Tu comprends? Si c'est exact et s'il les capture, tout l'honneur sera pour nous. You understand? If it is exact, and if he captures them, all the honor will be for us. So that's what they want. We're going to page 37. Tu suis toujours, Milou? Are you still following, Milou? And that's a bit funny because suis, it can come from the verb to be, but it also can come from the verb to follow. Here, of course, it's to follow because, well, it would not be tu es. But if you look up suis, you will see that it can come from two verbs. Here it means, are you still following, Milou? Pourvu qu'il ne soit pas trop tard. Pourvu que means a bit like hoping that it is not too late. We have again this form of the verb to be. Let me know if you want to have more information. Là, un avion qui décolle. Over there, a plane which décolle is taking off. Hein? Décoller. In French, you say to unglue. Décolle. It means the plane is taking off. Je parie qu'ils sont dedans. I bet that they are inside the plane. Attention, il pique droit sur nous. Watch out. He's pitching down, droit sur nous, straight on us, straight in our direction. So you see, oh my God, the plane is really flying very low. Canaille, scoundrels. Je dirais même plus. I would even say more. Well, yes, that's their sentence. Et nos chapeaux and our hats. Là-bas, over there. See their hats, okay. Les misérables, the miserables. Des chapeaux presque neufs. Hats that are almost new, presque neufs. Je crois bien. I believe it very well. I believe that nous les avons achetés ensemble il y a 7 ans à peine. So we have bought them together. Il y a, ago, so 7 years ago. À peine means, I cannot put it in blue, but à peine means merely. We bought them merely just 7 years ago. Je commence à croire que Tintin a raison. I'm starting to believe that Tintin is right. Ces gens sont des bandits. Those people are bandits. Des bandits? Bandits? Je dirais même plus. I would even say more. Ces gens sont des bandits. Those people are bandits. Voilà mon opinion. There you have my opinion. Well, they hear a noise. Attendez-moi, je reviendrai. Must be Tintin. You see his haircut? Tintin in the plane. He says, wait for me. I'm coming back. And we are on page 38. Ne perdons pas de temps. Let's not lose time. And you see, if you use the form perdon, finishing by ons, but you don't put the subject nous, it means let's. So let's not lose time. Il y a un autre appareil là-bas. There is another machine over there. Police, mettez le moteur en marche. Please, put the motor en marche mean in action. Nous partons tout de suite. We are leaving immediately. Mais but I, pas de mais, ni de si. No buts and no ifs. Police, hein? Police. En route, so on the road, so let's go. Nous réquisitionnons votre appareil et vous allez nous piloter. Sorry. So you could say we requisition, or we take your plane, we take possession of your plane, and you are going to pilot, to be the pilot, to steer the plane. Compris? Oui. Understood? Yes. So they're in the plane, taking off, and one of the policemen says, plein gaz, pilote. Full speed, pilot. Dis donc, c'est bientôt fini ces acrobaties? Well, is it soon finished, those acrobatics, those stunts, hein, acrobaties, stunts? Impossible de faire autrement. So the pilot is saying, impossible to do otherwise. C'est la première fois que je pilote un avion. It is the very first time that I pilot, that I'm steering a plane. Moi, je ne suis que mécanicien. Me, I'm only the mechanic. And then this is the plane again with Tintin. Nous les aurons vite rejoints. We will have soon or quickly joined them. À moins que, unless, so what's happening? You see, voilà ce que je craignais, le brouillard. Yes, here is what I feared. Le brouillard, the fog, the mist, hein? A very dense fog or mist. Voyez, nous les avons perdus de vue. You see, we have lost them. Yeah, we lost sight of them. Hein? De vue is sight. So we lost sight of them. Il va falloir arrêter, sinon nous risquons de dévier vers la mer. So il va falloir, it's again, yes, it's, let's say, a variation on il faut, very, very important construction in French. Here it is the future. Il va falloir, it's going to be necessary. Yes, please look into this construction, il faut, in all its forms. So it's going to be necessary to land, atterrir. Otherwise, we risk to deviate towards the sea. So I think they're trying, yes, they're going to try to land, hein, to put down the plane. Voilà un endroit qui me paraît favorable. Here is a place that seems to me favorable. So there he's going to land. Ciel, une clôture. Oh, heaven. A fence, une clôture. It's a fence. It's typical for the Scottish countryside, this beautiful countryside. I love Scotland. And then you see crack. Not good for the plane. We are on page 39, sorry. Crack, boom. This Scottish man is running towards the plane. Rien de cassé, nothing broken. Pauvre garçon, poor boy. Il est tombé dans les ronces. He fell into les ronces, the brambles. So a lot of thorns. The thorns, you can say, are the brambles. Very nice man. So he says, venez vite changer de vêtements chez moi. Come quickly change clothes. Chez moi means at my place. Ce n'est pas loin d'ici. It's not far from here. Vous l'avez échappé belle. Yes, that's an expression in French. It means you have had a beautiful escape. In English, rather a narrow escape, but in French, a beautiful escape. Je vous crois. I believe you. That's right. Écoutez, listen. Un bruit de moteur. The noise of a motor. On ne le voit pas à cause du brouillard. So we don't see it because of the fog, because of the mist. And then this on in French should mean like one cannot see it, but it can be we, it can be them, it can be a lot of things. Okay, so they see a plane coming down. Ah, the two policemen and the mechanic. Il faut absolument atterrir. One should absolutely land, so you should land. Mais je vous dis que je ne sais pas comment il faut faire. But I tell you that I don't know comment, how one should do it, how it must be done. Again, this il faut. Vos commandes, malheureux. Your commands, I would say here rather the controls. Your controls, miserable one. Ne lâchez pas vos commandes. Do not drop or do not let go of the control of the commands, the control. J'ai cru notre dernière heure arrivée. So I have believed, I thought our last hour arrived. Well, they thought they would never survive it. Je dirais même plus. I would even say more. My God. And then Tintin and the pilot, entrez, come in. Very nice Scottish man. Vous trouverez tout le nécessaire à côté. You will find all the necessary stuff, all the necessary things à côté, just next door in the other room. Merci, thank you. Ça va? You're okay? Ça va? Okay, j'arrive. I'm coming. Me voilà, here I am. Look at Tintin with the Scottish skirt. Oh, so what is he seeing again? We're going to page 40. Milou, je t'y prends encore une fois. Milou, I caught you. I took you once again. It's like je t'y prends. It's a bit like I caught you red-handed, drinking whiskey again. The pilot is saying, je crois en effet que c'est la meilleure solution. I believe indeed that it is the best solution. And Tintin to Milou, et si cela se représente, on verra ce qu'on verra. And if that, well, he really says if that represents itself, but he really means if this happens again, we will see what we will see. Tintin's really angry. Le soir tombe et notre hôte nous propose de passer la nuit ici. So the night's falling and our host proposes or suggests to us to pass the night here. Voilà bien l'hospitalité écossaise. Exactly. So here, this is very well the Scottish hospitality, which is really true. I was 3 months at university in Scotland, so it's absolutely true. J'accepte avec plaisir. I accept with pleasure. Le lendemain matin, the next day in the morning, l'épais brouillard qui a régné cette nuit sur les îles britanniques a causé de nombreux accidents. So the thick fog or mist which reigned this night on the British Islands has caused numerous or several accidents. Ce matin, au large de Kiltock, au nord de l'Écosse, des pêcheurs ont ramené dans leurs filets des débris d'un avion immatriculé GAREI. This morning, au large de off the coast of or at the coast of Kiltock, in the north of Scotland, fishermen have brought back in their nets the debris or the leftovers of a plane registered. Immatriculé means registered as GAREI. Tout porte à croire que les aviateurs se sont noyés. Everything brings to believe that the aviators, so the pilots, drowned. Se noyer means to drown. Garei, c'est l'indicatif de l'avion que nous avons poursuivi hier. So Garei is the indicative or the number, the registration number of the plane that we have followed or pursued yesterday. Voilà donc l'affaire liquidée, puisqu'ils sont morts. There is l'affaire, hein, the file or the business is liquidé, finished, closed, because they are dead. That's what the pilot says. C'est possible, it's possible, mais je veux en avoir le cœur net. Ah, that's really a French expression. It says literally, but I want to have a clean heart, which means I want to be absolutely, I want to know it for sure. I want to be sure, absolutely sure means a clean heart. Je vais aller à Kiltok. I'm going to go to Kiltok. And then the Scottish man, he says, Kiltok n'est qu'à 20 milles d'ici. Kiltok is only at 20 miles from here. And the only is expressed by ne que. That's the only. And then there's another only. Seulement prenez garde de ne pas perdre le sentier. Only, watch out, hein, prenez garde, watch out, not to lose le sentier, the track, the trail, the path, whatever. And Tintin says, all right, but let me have some more coffee. Okay, I hope you guys have also something to drink, hein? Coffee, tea, whatever. And so now Tintin, he's on the road with Milou, with Milou. 20 milles, c'est une belle promenade. 20 miles, that's a beautiful walk. Nous n'arriverons à Kiltok que dans la soirée. We will arrive at Kiltok only, we have again the ne que, hein, only in the evening. They're walking in the beautiful countryside. Haha, Milou is seeing a hare, you see here. Milou, ici, Milou, come here. But Milou is chasing the hare, barking, falling down the hill. We're going to page 41. The last page for today, you see, oh my God, wow. Milou is also falling in the, I think it's also brambles. Whoa, whoa. At least you see a lot of thorns. Mon pauvre Milou, my poor Milou. Quelle idée d'aller t'asseoir dans les chardons. But what an idea to go and sit in the chardon. Well, it's also brambles, but I think the exact word is a thistle. I think so because I know in Dutch it's distel, that plant. So I think so. If you have more information, please let me know. Nous approchons. We are approaching. On sent déjà le vent du large. One can smell already the wind of the large. The large means the sea. That's what it means. Et voici Kiltok, and here is Kiltok. So he's walking into the village, and then there is the public bar, the Kiltok Arms. Yeah, that's normally where you go when you are new in a village. That's you go to the public bar. Bonsoir, good evening. Y a-t-il moyen d'avoir une chambre pour cette nuit? Is there a moyen, is there means, is there a possibility to have a room for the night? Certainement, certainly. Bien, good. Je désirais aussi manger un morceau. I would like, is a conditional tense, I would like also to eat. Un morceau means a bit. Hein? Morceau, it's really a part of something, but I would like to eat something. Mais auparavant, je voudrais savoir, a-t-on repêché les corps des hommes dont l'avion a été découvert ce matin? It's a long sentence, but auparavant, before that, I would like to know, has one or have they repêché? Repêché is like to fish out or to recover the bodies of the man of whom, that's the dont, The plane has been discovered this morning. Non, on ne les a pas encore retrouvés. No, they have, pas encore, not yet, retrouvé, found back, them. OK. Et on ne les retrouvera jamais. Ah, somebody is saying, and they will find back. They will never, that's the jamais, they will never find them back. Everybody surprised, Tintin and the man from the public cafe. Jamais, never. Et pourquoi? And why? Pourquoi? Why? Ha ha ha! He's laughing. On voit bien que vous n'êtes pas du pays, jeune homme. One can see, so you can see very well that you are not from the country, from this place, young man. Vous n'avez sans doute jamais entendu parler de la bête. You have, without doubt, never. Well, entendu parler, heard speaking. But I think in English you would say, you've never heard about the beast, la bête. And then Tintin is totally surprised. So I think next week we're going to read about the beast. Okay, thank you. If you were here with me until now, wonderful, wonderful. Have a nice day here. In Belgium, we have some sunshine. That's wonderful. So I'm going to work and I wish you a very, very beautiful sunny day. Bye-bye.